Alright, today we're working with a DX86V Galaxy here. I just wanted to show how to enable the Roger beep and talkback if that's something that you want. Now talkback, you could probably put a potentiometer out the side of the radio or the back of the radio if you really wanted to control it and or shut it off, or a toggle switch just to turn it on and off. But the potentiometer would give you the ability to increase the volume or decrease the volume while you shut it before you shut it off. So I have a bunch of junk anytone radios here that don't work, so they're basically just useless. And every once in a while I get a thought, hey, what if I try this? So that's what I did. So if you look here on this board at this where that little jumper pin is there, and obviously that's not really the right way to do it, but it works. It just bridges that connection there. So it's right around D82 where those two capacitors are 213. That's to enable talkback. So you'll hear I have a Roger beep on too. I'll show you that in a minute. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. So we got talkback in the radio. If I pull that little jumper, where'd it go? Right there. If I pull that jumper pin out, then the talkback goes away. So what you could do is you could take a junk radio like this. Let me grab it and show. So you could take a junk radio like this and pull like the plug off of that and see if it would fit. You could make it fit probably something like that. It's got wires already on it, so then you could run your plug, your switch, whatever off the back of the radio, and you can do that for the Roger beep one too. So, and these are just the jumper pins that I use that you use to convert those radios. So nothing too special there. The Roger beep one is here, so it's right there. And you can see that. And you could do the same thing there. You could plug in one of those plugs probably and run with the two wires off of it, and then you could run a switch out the back on like the PA jack or something, since there's no PA in this radio. You can see an empty spot there. Or you could just hardwire it like what I did, basically on the back side of the board, solder side. There's ways you can do it to keep it on if you don't care about having a beep on all the time. But you could also take a capacitor and you could connect that in there with that and probably change the tone. And depending on, it's either going to change the tone or the length. I'm not sure which one it would change. It could change one or the other though. You can make the beep longer or the tone of it different based on capacitance. You can probably figure out a way to do both though, if you really wanted to, just to play around with it. But again, nothing too complicated here, just a jumper pin there and a jumper pin there, and that's how you do it.